A lot of times when you speak to a God, brother, sister, you say, hey, Jesus Christ, YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH is the way. Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about that, man. All that's program stuff, man. It's all program, man-made stuff. Yeah, you don't want to be a part of the program. But here's something I want you to understand. I sat down and I thought about this. This is a topic I've been thinking about for quite some time. And I said, let me research the word program. And you're right. It is a program. As long as you're in this vessel, in this life, on this planet, you will always be associated with a program. Follow me. Pay attention to the screen. A program is a set of planned activities or a sequence of instructions for a computer. Now, that's the first meaning. But here are the highlights. Planned activities or a sequence of instructions. Moving on, if you look at the noun of a program, the one that I like, which is in the bulletin there, as on your screen, as you can see, in a figurative sense, a predetermined set of responses or attitudes. They were programmed to respect authority. No matter what you do, you can't escape it. Program, his program, Lucifer's program, if you so choose, the world's program, even if it's your own program, you will always be associated with as a verb. What I like in this bulletin here, the third bulletin, to condition someone to behave in a certain way. Parents often program their children to be polite. Parents, the Most High Yah is the Creator. He is Father of all. He is our parent. And we were made to serve Yah in his image and his likeness. My head for the reading of the word for a second. In the book of Joshua 24:14 and 15, it states, Now therefore fear the Lord, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which you fathers on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, that's deep, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh. Isaiah 43 verse 7, Even every one that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. In the book of Genesis 1:26 verse 28, paraphrasing here, it does states that Yahweh created us in his image and his likeness. Now I know there are a couple of my brothers out there, Israelites, who are going to come at me and say, yeah, he was speaking to the Israelites only. No. Have you ever researched, and there's the bulletin on the board for you, where did the word man come from in Paleo-Ancient Hebrew? The ancient Hebrew words for man or Adam means mankind or man, and is derived from the root word for red earth and blood. Right? And then it goes on to say ish is another common word for man that is distinguished from Isha, the word for woman. Back to Genesis 1:26. And Yah said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Who is the creator of all things? Yahweh, YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH, Jesus Christ. Who is the creator of earth? Man, woman came from Mother Earth. Pause. Who is the father and the creator of Mother Earth? Yahweh. Even when I researched the word program in ancient Hebrew, it never existed. It came in Greek from programming. There it goes on your board. But the word would be plan or design. The Hebrew word is mahashaba. English, makashaba. Right? Which this word refers to a thought, device, scheme, or intention. And scripture tell us what the Most High's intentions are. According to the book of Exodus 25 verse 9, you understand what his pattern, his plan, program is. Architectural, the word would be tabnith or tanith, right? Pattern, model, or plan. Tabernacle, even in ancient Hebrew, not Paleo, the word man comes from the word Adama or Adama. This means ground, earth, or land. Man was created to serve Yah. Program. No matter what you do, you cannot escape the word program, or being in a program, affiliated with a program, or being programmed by a program, right? So get with the program. What program? YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Because no matter what you do, it's either Yahweh, YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH, Jesus Christ, the program, or you're going to be like folks out there who say, "Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about no Jesus, no Yahusha. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to hear nothing about the fairy tales. I'm just doing my own thing," which means you will be subject to a reprobate program. And when you are set to a reprobate program, then you're really on his program, right? But you know me by now. I have an idea, a crazy idea, not an ordinary idea, but it's my idea. All praise to the Most High Yah. Why don't you make sure that the program you choose winds you up there with the Most High, YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH, Jesus Christ, instead of down there with the dragon. Because here's what's going to happen, my friends. Again, here it is on your bulletin, on the screen. The software program analyzes the data and presents the results. In the end, we will all have to face the man, the master, and his software, Book of Life or Book of Death, program will analyze our data, your data, my data, and your data, my data, will present the results. Were we living for him, or were we just doing our own thing and just being wicked? And hey, our data will present the results of the program that we chose. Again, no matter what you do, it is a program. You're right, serving the Most High Yah. It is a program. But choose ye this day who ye will serve. As for me and my house, I will serve YAHUSHA HAMASHIACH, Jesus Christ. Who? Yeah, there's only one, Yahweh. Don't lie in scripture. I'm just saying.